Recently, Spike Lee produced a movie called Chiraq. It is about his opinion about Chicago and how he feels life is like living here.
I don't have any qualms with the movie. I think that that's good what Spike Lee is doing to try to bring awareness to Chicago as far as all the violence and everything that's happening in Chicago.
I do not like it at all. I don't think it depicts Chiraq or Chicago, however you want to put it. I feel like it's something kind of like, I guess, New York, I would believe, because it's not Chiraq at all.
It wasn't exactly like how I perceived the movie would be, but I think that the way people would visualize it would be similar to it.
Many Chicagoans are upset that Spike Lee wrote a movie about Chicago, a man who is not from Chicago and does not truly know anything about Chicago. This brings up the question, can someone who is not from Chicago actually represent Chicago?
In my eyes, I believe it should have been somebody from Chicago. Common, anybody like that, Lupe Fiasco, Kanye West, or somebody. Anybody besides Spike Lee.
Spike Lee isn't from Chicago. He's the maker, writer, and director of the movie. So I believe that it's going to have a bunch of things that aren't per se Chicago, or a Chicagoan won't say or won't do.
This also brings up the question, will this movie leave a bad name for Chicago? Will Chicago always be known as this bad place?
I never call it Chiraq. It's always Chicago or Chi-Town for me.
The meaning of the name Chiraq for Chicago came because one year Chicago's murder rate or gun murder rate was higher than the gun murder rate in Iraq. And so that's something that like kind of sticks to your head, and the name or the title it's given on Chicago, it sticks.
Chicago is the name of our city, so I don't think it should be any kind of negative representation of us, especially coming from us, because it gives the rest of the world a negative representation of Chicago, and it gives them the privilege to say that Chicago is a bad place when no one around the world has lived here.
Reporting from FSM News, I am Mia Jackson.